Hey guys, how's it going? Alex Scott here with Consordini.com. Thank you so much for checking out another one of our super cool studio gear reviews. Today we are taking a look at an incredibly cool unit. This is the Bricasti M7 stereo digital algorithmic reverb. This is one of the best sounding, highest quality reverb units on the market. It is quite pricey, retails for right around 4,000 US dollars. But what you get for that admittedly high price is one of the best sounding reverbs available on the market today. Now, it is an algorithmic reverb. It's not convolution or anything like that. It is just strictly digital algorithms. But what Bricasti have done with this unit is try to make it as realistic and authentic and rich and natural sounding as possible. And man, have they succeeded. This thing is really going to get you the sound of recording in some incredibly cool spaces, cathedrals, concert halls, that kind of stuff. And it just sounds so natural. It sounds so realistic. It's really stunning what they've done. So that's what comes along with that high price tag, is really one of the best sounding reverbs around. So what we're going to go ahead and do in our usual review style is get this guy racked up and connected, run some signal through it, and see how it sounds. So we'll go ahead and scoot the camera over and give you guys a taste. Okay guys, so here we have our Bricasti M7 set up. This thing is just so cool. I'm really excited to show off what it can do to you guys. In terms of controls, it's really pretty simple. We have this input gain, which is a real nice step. Potentiometer feels great. Then here we can navigate through our banks. We've got halls, plates, rooms, chambers, ambiance, spaces, and a couple of sort of alternate things, non-linear. So tons and tons of options. And then within each one, we can navigate through all the different presets just here with our knob. Then when we want to select one, like say medium hall, we just hit enter and that will pull it up. This is all for kind of editing the fine parameters of each reverb sound and working with system stuff. Then we have 4 preset buttons so you can quickly get to your 4 favorite sounds on the unit. Tap tempo in case you need to set pre-delays or echo times, that kind of stuff. And then a cool kind of rotary on-off switch. Around back, we have analog in and out as you would expect. We also have AES in and out, which is a really nice feature if you're using AES digital. And then of course, power connections and connections to use their M7 remote, which is kind of a little desktop unit that you can use if you've got this in a rack that's far away from where you're sitting at your mix position. So let's go ahead, and I've got a real simple female pop vocal pulled up here. This is from my friend Veronique Van Pelt, the record we did together, None Such Palace. So currently it is 100% dry, so we'll just listen to a few lines so you can get an idea of how it sounds dry. And then we'll bring in the reverb to about 50%.
But it comes short almost every time. Still the teacher says you gotta stay in the lines.
And here comes the verb.
But it will blow your mind that which only is found well out of bounds.
So that's the large hall sound, which is really, really gorgeous. Let's hear something else from this hall category. Gold hall, that sounds nice. And again, you just have so many different options: medium and deep, large and deep, small and near, concert hall, Sandor's hall, dense hall. And a lot of these are modeled after real world spaces, which is really, really cool. So this is gold hall.
But it comes short almost every time. Still the teacher says you gotta stay in the lines.
Real clean and modern sounding. Let's go down and check out some plates. Again, London plate, dark plate. There's just so many options in here. It's really pretty incredible. Let's see if they have a good vocal one. Vocal plate, here we go. Let's give this a listen.
But it will blow your mind that which only is found well out of bounds.
Really, really natural, very classic sounding. And we've got some rooms here, some different sort of studio rooms. Deep stone. Let's check that out.
But it comes short almost every time. Still the teacher says.
So a little bit shorter. That's pretty cool. Chambers. Let's check out large chamber.
You gotta stay in the lines. but it will blow your mind.
Really nice and rich sounding, that one. Lots of really good sort of low mid stuff going on. Large ambiance.
That which only is found well out of bounds.
And I really like that this unit has an ambiance category. If you guys don't know about ambiance reverbs, basically the idea with a setting like this is that you would apply it to maybe like a rap vocal or dialogue, voiceover, that kind of a thing, where you don't want the reverb to be super apparent. You just also don't want it to sound completely and totally dry, especially if you record it in something like an ISO booth. So that's really, really nice. Here we have spaces, which I believe these are designed to be a little bit more epic and ethereal. Let's hear Europa.
But it comes short almost every time.
My God, listen to the decay on that. That's got to be 10, 15 seconds. That's really cool. So this is going to be for all your real ambient, like pad needs and all this kind of stuff. West Church, my dad did tell me that this is a particularly great setting.
Still the teacher said, you gotta stay in the light. But it will blow your mind.
That is a really incredible sound. Very plate-like, but almost more plate than plate. And that's, you know, something that you're going to get in a reverb unit like this is just the quality of the sound. The quality of the algorithm is just so incredible, so natural sounding, so organic sounding. It's just going to slip right into a mix in such a beautiful way. You really get what you pay for with a unit like this. It is definitely very expensive, but as you guys can hear, the sounds in it are absolutely incredible. Okay, guys, so there you go. The Bricasti M7. Just stunning. It just sounds incredible. I mean, I've used a ton of different reverb plugins, and I have some reverb plugins that I really, really love. I've used lots of hardware reverbs as well, and nothing can even touch this thing. I mean, it's just so authentic sounding and so clean and natural and organic and realistic. And you know, if you do any kind of, like, in particular acoustic music, this thing is going to be a godsend. It's really going to get you some incredible authentic spaces to put your mix in or put your track in, whatever you're doing. And it's just generally great for anything, you know, pop vocals, vocals of any kind, really. It's just, you know, whatever you would use a reverb for, this is a great box to go to if you can afford it. You know, again, I know most of the gear that we've done here on the channel, done reviews of, is a little bit more in the kind of budget diaspora of equipment, which is great for a lot of us, but sometimes it really is worth stepping up to something just a little bit more high quality, a little bit more expensive if you can afford it, because the results really are there. You know, it makes me think of my Antelope Orion interface. It is not the cheapest interface, and there are options that I could go with that are significantly less expensive, but that is one of the few pieces of gear in my studio that I just thought was really, you know, I was going to use it enough that I should probably just invest in something really, really high-end, really, really high quality that was going to deliver me incredible results. And this Bricasti definitely falls into that category, you know, of just gear that is a notch above and beyond. And yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but in my opinion, it is worth every penny. Big thanks to my dad for letting me borrow this. This unit lives racked up in my dad's studio up north of Denver, where I live, and he uses it all the time on acoustic records and all kinds of stuff. He absolutely loves it, swears by it, so he handed it off to me so I could share it with you guys, try it out for myself, and man, I'm just blown away. So, highly, highly recommend it if you've got the coin. But regardless, again, my name is Alex Scott with Consordini.com. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. We really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, definitely click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be updated when we put up new videos. And if you could give this video a like or a share, that would be awesome as well. And yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.